Hey girl, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the benefits of teaching online. Hey girl, welcome back to this channel. If you are not already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that red button down below. I like to talk about teaching online and running your own business and being your own boss mom. Hashtag mom life. So if you are ready and excited, I'm going to tell you about the benefits of teaching online. Now let me give you a little bit of backstory. I've been teaching since 2009. It has always been in a classroom, in a building, with someone else being the boss and telling me when I should show up, when I have to be there, when I can take vacation, blah, 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 all that stuff, right? Well, since 2019, I found the benefits of teaching online. I didn't even know how well I had it until the pandemic hit. So yes, it was kind of a blessing in the disguise for me. But now in the past 6 months or so, I have really narrowed down and figured out how I can be a successful online teacher. And I am so excited because now I get to spend time at home with my babies and have a free and flexible life with them. And so I'm going to tell you the benefits of teaching online so that you can do that too. And if you're interested on becoming an online teacher, I have a free guide down below in the description box. So you just got to click that link and I will give you the guide of how to become an online teacher. I also have a support group so you can join all of us other online teachers. Just click that link down in the description box below and you can join my group to get the support and the skills and strategies and tools that you need to become an online teacher and start your own teaching business. From now on, you get to decide how you're going to live your life, how you're going to earn money, and how you are going to teach. Are you ready? Okay, so benefit number 1. You get to decide the hours you want to work. So the platform I work on to teach allows me to teach children from around the world. So I don't have to decide that I'm only going to work in the morning or afternoon or night or whatever it is. I get to decide. That is the hugest benefit that I could ever see possible because now I get to work around my children's schedule instead of the other way around. I don't have to, work when I don't want to. I don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. to teach if I don't want to. So this is like the number one benefit for me, for a mom busy of 3 kids, and it's just been the best blessing in disguise ever. And so I like to teach some afternoon classes and then I put everyone to bed and then I come down to my office and I like to teach my night classes. It works out phenomenally. The best. It's the best. So yes, you can do that too. It does not matter what time zone you are in. However, it does matter what country you are in. So if you are in the United States, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, or Canada, you can teach on this online platform and they are expanding in the future. So if you're not on the list right now, you might be in the future. So just keep it in mind. But if you are from one of those countries and all those different time zones, you can teach on this platform and have the amazing benefits that I have. Okay. Number 2, I get to decide what I want to teach. So like I said, I've been teaching since 2009. I've taught anywhere from infants all the way up to 7th graders. So I have a pretty broad, age range of children that I like to work with, and I really can't pick one group of kids, right? So the best part is that I get to teach anywhere from 3 years old to 18 years old. That's fantastic. That's an enormous age gap, right? So if I want to teach preschoolers one day and high schoolers another day, totally can, not a problem. But the best part is too, I get to decide when I want to teach. I get to pick the curriculum. So maybe I want to do reading comprehension and strategy skills. I can do that. Maybe I want to teach how to play Roblox safely. I can do that. Maybe I can teach how to make a YouTube thumbnail. I can teach that. And guess what? I teach all of these classes on the platform that I use. So I can really expand and teach as much as I want, as little as I want. I can teach technology, reading, math, science, anything that I am passionate about. So if you decide to teach online, think about what you are passionate about. Maybe you like to sew or cook or do hair or do nails. Any of these things can be a class. There are plenty of learners looking for new teachers to share their skill and passion. So it's not just about the academics. Sometimes students are going on the platform looking for the social opportunities, looking to meet people from around the world that they wouldn't have met otherwise. So it's not just about teaching history or science or fractions in an orderly fashion in like a brick and mortar school. It's not like that. There's so much freedom and flexibility by teaching online. So if you're not already teaching online, what is stopping you from doing it? You've got to get on board. It's amazing. One of the next benefits that I absolutely love is that I get to choose how much I earn. What? I know. This is where people come to me and they say, all right, it's gone too far, too good to be true, Michelle. What's going on? Tell me, how much is it to sign up? A big fat zero. Okay, this is not an MLM company. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I literally teach on this platform because I love it so much, okay? It doesn't cost anything to start, but I do get to decide what I want to earn. What am I worth as a teacher? I have my master's degree in special education, okay? I've done my studying. I have learned so much, and I am ready to take the skills that I know and apply it to my classroom and share what I know with my students and teach them in a way that is a way that's great for them to learn. So I get to decide. Maybe I want to charge $10 per learner for each class. Then I can do that, okay? So I get to decide if I'm going to charge $10 per learner per student or $15 per learner per student. And then this is where the next question leads, right? You say, well, wait a minute, how many kids are you teaching at once? Guess what? You get to decide. So I can teach anywhere from one student, I could do one-on-one tutoring, or I can teach up to 18 students all at once. It really depends on the class, the teacher, what you're teaching, so many factors. And guess what? You get to decide. So maybe if you're teaching a drawing class, you could have 18 kids in that class and you're just drawing on the screen and you're showing them step by step, and maybe it's a whole class of 18-year-olds. And so you can manage that because they know how to unmute screens and talk when it's appropriate and raise their hand and all that great stuff. I wouldn't necessarily have 18 3-year-olds in a class. That just sounds like craziness. But again, if you're a teacher in education, then you understand. Now, wait a minute. Stop right there, Michelle. You don't have to be a teacher in general. You don't have to have a license. You don't have to be a current teacher. Maybe being a teacher is something you've always wanted to do, but you never went to school for it, but you know you have something to offer. Well, guess what? On my platform, you don't have to have a degree. You do need to pass a background check though. So you have to make sure that you're not a naughty person and that you can pass a background check. And if you can do that, then you can teach online. So as the way I look at it is if you have any experience doing something that somebody else doesn't have, then you can be a teacher. Okay, so when you're an adult, you teach children how to tie their shoes, right? That's because I know how to tie my shoes and they do not. Right? Maybe the older sister learns before the younger sister. Well, guess what? Now she can teach her. Do you see what I mean? So as long as you have some experience over somebody else who doesn't have it, you can teach them. So yes, that's the greatest opportunity. You don't have to have a degree. So if this is something that you've always wanted to do and you never realized that you could actually do it, I'm your girl. I will help you get set up and do the whole application process. Again, my group is linked down below. That's where you can find the best information to get you started, to get all the information about how you can start teaching online. You got to do it. Okay, so my benefits of teaching online, okay? You get to choose your hours, you get to choose what you want to teach, and you get to choose how much you want to earn. And the best part of all of this so far is that you are your own boss. It is your own business, okay? So I get to work when I want to work. I get to take a day off when I want to take a day off. I can cancel a class if I have to cancel a class. If my daughter all of a sudden breaks her arm from falling out of a tree like 2 hours before class, bam, cancel. No repercussions. Okay, life happens and people know that and understand that. Yes, you want to reach out to the parents and let them know, hey, I have to cancel class. My daughter broke her arm. But there's no like, oh, you're getting kicked off the company because you canceled the class 3 times in a row. No, it's not like other teaching platforms online. The platform that I use does not punish you for having emergencies, no matter how many times it happens. Now, obviously, you don't want to cancel classes very frequently because you want to be a good teacher that's able to be there for the students, right? But there's no penalty for canceling a class. And I think that that's super important because I have worked for another company that does penalize you eventually, which I understand, but it is really nice to have the flexibility to not have to worry about that. So I've narrowed down all of my reasons of why I love teaching online, and now I'm here to ask you a question. What are you passionate about? Do you have this calling where you want to teach students something that you have to offer? Maybe it's crafting or cooking, or maybe you love sports and you want to teach kids, how to run a fantasy football league. There are plenty of kids out there that don't know how to do these things, and they want to learn and they want to interact with other kids from around the country, from around the world. You could be that teacher in their life. So don't hold back. If you have any inkling, any gut feeling right now that's saying, wow, I kind of wish I could do that, then reach out to me, because my goal is to help other teachers find that freedom and flexibility, because it is out there. You do not have to stay in a job that you hate, the typical 9 to 5, or the boss that you just can't stand, or waking up every day and trudging through the snow to get to work. You don't have to do that. You could be wearing your leggings and working from home, and you never have to change out of them ever again. So if this sounds interesting to you, definitely look at my description box. I have my link to my group, and I have my link for my free guide on how to be an online teacher. So check them out, and definitely don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And if this video was helpful to you at all, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that share button and share it with somebody that you know, or share it on your Facebook or a group that you're in if this video can help somebody else, because that is my goal. Is I want to help other teachers and other people find another way to earn income and earn what you are worth and become your own boss, because you are capable and you are totally worth it. So definitely go ahead, hit the subscribe button, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.